nature girl.
It was. There's a bush here, and this is all natural concrete, I think, maybe. I'm excited that we finally get to do this, because when I started doing Superstar Inc. last season, one of the most highly requested superstars on the roster was none other than you.
I'm sure.
Let's be honest, you weren't totally against it. I feel as though maybe you tweeted me you wanted to be on it as well last year.
I did tweet it too. I asked to be on it.
There's no secrets here on Superstar Inc. So now let's talk about your ink.
So my first tattoo are these two ugly outlined hearts. Me and my best friend growing up, her name was Ashley Hurd. She's like, hey, you wanna go get a tattoo? And I'm like, yeah, what are we gonna get? She was like, you wanna get hearts? I'm like, yeah.
They're there. I mean, they're barely there, but they're
there. My second tattoo, I was in college and my sister wanted to get a new one. We were like, okay, let's pick out a quote that we both like. She was getting divorced and I was getting divorced, which is for the better. So I got this.
You guys both have the exact same one?
The exact same one.
What's that a quote from?
The Bible.
Guard your heart above all else, for it will determine the course of your life.
That was just a new chapter.
Before the age of 20,
if you fall in love before the age of 20, it's no. No. My other tattoo, it's a cross and it has reader in it. So my little brother always wanted a tattoo and my dad was like so against it. He doesn't like guys with not tattoos, but he just was like, no, Reed, you're not allowed to have a tattoo. Reed asked, no. So finally, when Reed was a freshman in college, he came home with this tattoo on his back, and it said Flair. The funny story is he went in, I guess, the tattoo parlor and was like, I want the Guns N' Roses, you know, from the Appetite of Destruction album, that cross, and
all the skulls,
with all the skulls
good.
Or whatever. And he went to a kind of a crappy one, and a couple of years later, he found out that it was some like generic cross that you like get in like the books.
Can I show you something? I don't know if I've ever showed you this.
No.
That's the same background.
Oh my God, you have the exact.
It's a company called Cherry Creek that makes it. That was my first tattoo. Yeah.
And his had like shading of flames. It was just, it was bad. So when my little brother passed away, me, my little brother's girlfriend, my brother and his wife, my sister and her husband all went and got this tattoo. So like Reed's probably laughing in heaven like, hey, you guys made fun of this tattoo? Well, guess what?
Now you all have it.
Now you all have it. His favorite band was Guns N' Roses, and one of the songs we used to sing together was Patience. Just as time goes on, and especially with my career, I'm living his dream. When I was in developmental, waiting, am I good enough, am I not, is it gonna happen? So I just always look down on like a little Patience, and it's a reminder of him.
What's Nikki gonna do? Charlotte's a champion! The hard work and the dedication over the years for Charlotte to get to this moment.
But the big question is, can you whistle the entire intro?
Absolutely not. I can't whistle.
You can't whistle?
I can't whistle.
Oh, she can do everything else. She's genetically superior. But folks, in fact, she cannot whistle.
I can't whistle.
You need to learn. I think that's like a law. If you wanna recite Patience, I mean, that's.
I know.
See? I can't do any more than that because
oh my God, that was so good.
That's all I got. I practice a lot of Axl.
All right, turn these off. Let's have you see that.
I'm gonna go whistle the rest of Patience to Charlotte, and we will see you next time right here on Superstar Inc.